Hey, for the second game of Season 10. My name is Cameron Duty. I'm with DJ Kilgannon, Alex West, back at SFLm headquarters. And hopefully you're happy with the pairing you're hearing tonight because we're going to be with you all night long. We're taking you around the SFLm this evening, and we're excited for game one of an exciting two-pack today. DJ, let's talk a little bit about this game. New York victorious in their first game. San Jose was not. What has to happen today to get San Jose a W on the board?
Well, Cameron, I think it's going to come down to a few things. Mainly, I think San Jose is just going to have to keep the turnovers to a minimum, having 4 interceptions last week, and they're going to need to just bolster up a little bit on defense. They let the run game run rampant last week. And if you're New York, just stick to your guns, stick with what you did last week. You picked up a good win over Boston. You just got to carry that momentum into this week.
And as we like to say, folks, you're not going to go anywhere for the next hour and a half or so, maybe even for 2 games tonight. Kickoff is underway. And for San Jose, they will start at the 30. Let's say hello to the San Jose Flight starting lineup. New quarterback, a week 2 signing, number 12, Brady White. The halfbacks are Ace Ketchum and Patrick Rudlang, and at fullback, Speedy Gonzalez. A returning rookie to the league, Victor Rojas at wide receiver, as well as Louis Kadudi. The tight ends, Rodney Smith, Sanj Singh, and those are your 2 tight ends. We'll pick it up after this as the first pass attempt for Brady White is complete over the middle. We'll finish with the offensive line of Rachel Minner, Queen Porter, and Sarah Bergens. What a nice play here, DJ.
Yeah, Victor Rojas getting started off early right in the middle of that defense of New York. Victor had himself a ball game last week, going for 151 yards with a touchdown.
Another first down attempt here. Throwing again, Brady White. Oh, almost intercepted. But I appreciate the enthusiasm going deep early on this New York Gargoyles team. Let's say hello to their defense quickly. The defensive tackle, Big Snacks, a returning rookie, and Anthony Ellison. The defensive ends, Kano Fortson and P. Fudor. The linebacking core of Brogan Sparrow and Finn Steele. The linebacker, Jasad Granacleflit. He's the inside linebacker. The cornerbacks are Andre Brown and Eric Belmont. And the free safety is Tyler Highfield. Strong safety, a new SFLm rookie as well, Elliot Waddell. Throwing again off that foot was quarterback Brady White, and that is just a little bit too low for Victor Rojas to reel in. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that was kind of quite an athletic play there from White, able to roll out of the pocket, make the cross-body throw across the field, just a little off target. I don't hate the play, though.
Big 3rd down here early in this game. That's Louis Kadudi, the top of the screen. A roll out here, Brady White throwing back again, and we've got a flag. We're gonna anticipate a potential interference call there. Yep, and they they get the new SFLm rookie Andre Brown on the penalty.
Yep. I mean,
impeded the route.
Yep, definitely. I mean, that's as clear as you can get on one of those. And for a new young guy in the league, it's you're going to see those type of mistakes. Just hope you can shake it off and move forward in this game. He had a great game last go around against Boston.
Like you said, shaking that off is the name of the game. Back to it here. Fresh first down for San Jose. The throw incomplete, and our second straight penalty. Let's go back to the field.
Oh, wow.
Oh. So face mask this time on number 43, Elliot Waddell. We're not going to get a chance to look at it again, but man, this Gargoyles defense needs to settle down here.
Yeah, just play. I mean, I get it, coming into week 2, just been waiting all week for this game, coming out with a fire under you. But you kind of just got to tone it down and play some fundamental football. We know this team is capable of doing it.
Split backs behind Brady White. The handoff to Rob Noel, who had a really good game last week, of course. It seems like every time Rob Noel steps onto the field, he's one of the SFL reinforcements around here, making some big waves in the major league and down here in the minors.
Yeah, absolutely. With little run there, getting stuck behind the lineman, Rob Noel can be a huge part of this offense.
I like the little drop off that time to the tight end. And, or actually, excuse me, that is going to be Sanj Singh.
Yeah, and I believe, yeah, and I think we got it wrong. That was Ace Ketchum on that last run. They have the same number. that's what
That
it
is
is.
right. Yep, I stand corrected. Thank you very much on that, Alex. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. 4th and 4. It's short, DJ.
Just not enough yardage, and I don't think they're quite in field goal range unless they barely are. Oh, they are. They're going to go for one. Let's see if they can get it without the kicker.
Now, they do not have a contracted kicker, so we'll see what they can do here. Oh, and enough distance. Good legs. San Jose takes the early lead, of course, benefiting from 2 big-time penalties, but they're able to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, I mean, that drive, they only had to get 36 yards to get into field goal range. Just some costly penalties from that New York defense, and you hope to see that get cut down through the rest of this game.
So for New York's defense, they were able to tighten up there and only allow 3. We'll see what the offense can do as they return it out to the 32-yard line. This was a team that had the SFLm world really kind of looking at them, especially because of the big connection between, as we call it, the G2G connection between Jordan Goodman, the quarterback, and Michael Goodman, wide receiver. Had a lot of people talking last week. We'll see if they can continue that hot streak today. 1st and 10. Goodman to throw. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Michael Goodman, and it is incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, you mentioned that, Cameron. That's great analysis there. These two just have a great connection. And I mean, we clearly saw that in week 1 with the performance they were able to pull up.
Goodman back under center, this time handing it off to Rob Noel. There he is. 3rd and 9, though. He only gets a gain of 1 on 2nd down.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to the head coach for New York, and he said, despite San Jose's good defensive, their defensive side of the ball, especially against the pass, they want to try and come out and just punch him in the face with the pass tonight.
Goodman, oh, look at this. A great play setup going for Bubba Tree. And there we go. It's 1st down.
Yeah, able to haul that one in there. Way to hold on to the ball. Bubba Tree out there is one of the reinforcements for this New York team, able to haul that one in for a nice catch. Just as I say, they want to try and get this pass game going. There it is on full display. Let's see if they can keep going with the game plan.
And handoff. And it goes for a modest gain on 1st down. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 now coming up.
It was a Monte Dubois Smith able to come down from that safety spot, make the quick tackle after just a gain of 3. Mr. Dubois Smith had himself a game last week, just getting up to 10 tackles.
That time it's Dominic Kane with his 1st carry, and that sets up a 3rd and 5. We will get to that starting lineup in just a moment. We're just letting this action unfold here as New York has been quick to the line for the majority of their snaps here. All right, Goodman to throw. Okay, a little bit. It was out there, but it had a little bit of a deflection. He was going for number 11 once more. It's incomplete. 4th and 5. Good defense by San Jose to start.
Wow. Yeah, just not a terrible throw there for Bubba Tree. Just not able to hold on to that one. The defense was there. Just a nice play defensively, able to clamp up to him on defense.
Ron Henderson with the punt. And that is fair caught as San Jose will take back over. First to 10 now coming up for San Jose. Folks, if you are new to the SFLM, we just want to say welcome. Thank you for being a part of these SFLM Thursday nights we've got on hand here. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, my goodness. You talk about a hit. Coming in around the edge to take down Brady White is Finn Steele, the linebacker.
Goodness gracious. Finn Steele with the speed around the edge hardly looked like he was even touched. That is a 245-pound heat-seeking missile coming around the edge with a sack. What a play by New York.
Split backs for the San Jose Flight. Rolling out. Brady White to throw, complete. How impressive is this kid early on as he finds Kadudi once again for another completion.
Yeah, that's a little rookie-to-rookie connection there for San Jose, able to just slip under that safety that was helping on that little corner route. Thankfully, Brady White able to get the ball exactly where it needed to be and showing no signs of this past game slowing down with the new face-it quarterback.
Brady White, 6'5", 220 pounds, a very tall, intimidating presence there in the huddle. He gives it to Patrick Rudling, who gets 4 on first down, so 2nd and 6 coming up. We are just about halfway through this first quarter of play.
Yeah, Rudling last week had a pretty impactful game on the ground, having over 50 yards receiving. And if they can keep running them the ball and mixing them on the pass, he's going to be lethal.
Catch him. Going to get rolled over, but not before he gets the first down. A good carry there by Ace Ketchum. And you know what? As we said, this guy, both the majors and the minors, DJ, he knows how to get the most out of a run and fight for every tough yard. Very glad to have him on this team, I am sure.
Oh, they absolutely are. He is just a feisty running back. I think that's the best way to put it. He will never give up on a run, and he will not quit. He will fight for every single inch.
All right. White scrambles and then finally has to unload. Incomplete. Really nobody in the area there. Pressure coming at him in his face, and he throws it away. He wants to live another down. I don't blame him.
Yeah, me neither, Cameron. He was pretty active in the pocket there. Looks like he was just playing hopscotch, bouncing around the pocket. Had plenty of movement to make a pass out of the gun formation, and unfortunately for them, incomplete.
I formation. Now they set up the screen with Rudling. You mentioned they used it a lot last week. They go back to it here and get a gain of 6 out of it, and it's now 3rd and manageable because of that.
Yeah, I love that play call there. This San Jose team had 54 passes last week, and I don't expect that to slow down, and so far it definitely hasn't.
Throwing now across the middle. The pass is complete to Singh. Doing a good job. The big tight end there. 6'6", 247 pounds.
Yeah, that is a unit right there. You could see that player there at lineman, and I wouldn't bat an eye. But with hands like those, why would you waste that talent there? Able to make the catch over the middle for the flight first down.
A little fun fact for you. Tight end Rodney Smith and Sanj Singh are both 6'6" and 247 pounds. So some tough, big, bulky tight ends on this team. Hard to bring down. I feel sorry for the opposing team. Good job defense there, though, by New York to stop that run after a gain of 1.
Yeah, not very much room to run there. Big P. Fudor, sitting right under 290 pounds, is just a force on this defensive line, especially in the run game.
We expect to call his name quite a bit this evening. Now we see Rodney Smith, the tight end, in motion. Up to the top of your screen there, to the left of quarterback Brady White. They keep it on the ground with Rudling, and he's going to actually lose. 3rd and 9 coming up in a big play here for San Jose again.
You know, I really like that play call. Just getting a bunch of blockers to the outside. It looked like there was plenty of room to run. Just one of those defensive linemen able to break away, get behind the blockers, and just lay a hit on Rudling there. That's just a nice defensive play by New York.
White to throw out of a 3 receiver set at the top of the screen, but he goes back to the right side of the field and cannot connect with his man. Incomplete. That'll bring in the punting unit.
Yeah, just 2 men there on defense against that receiver. It wasn't the most accurate pass you're going to see, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think if that one is at the receiver's hands, we could see the ball going the other way. So just put out of the range, see if your receiver can make a play. Unfortunately, not able to haul it in. But it's not an interception, just a turnover on downs. You got to look at the upside sometimes on those sort of plays.
Oh, absolutely. And a heck of a job, the special teams unit there for San Jose, with a really good punt, pinning the New York Guardians back at the 18-yard line. And after this play, we will go over that New York starting offense. Excited for that. A lot of good players on this unit. A couple actually signed this past week. Now throwing Goodman, the pass complete. Oh, okay, turning back upfield is going to be the tight end, Talababi. She gets bottled up. They're going to give her forward progress, gain of 5.
Yeah, you want to talk about some big tight ends, camera. Talababi standing at 6'7". She is just like an Eiffel Tower out there with the catch. Thankfully, forward progress, keeping her before the sticks.
Since they're from New York, we'll say the Empire State Building.
There you go. Maybe Statue of Liberty out there.
There you go. Keeping it on the ground this time with, I believe that was Noel. That is correct. He gets back to the line. Let's say hello to this New York starting lineup. We mentioned Jordan Goodman and halfback Rob Noel. The other halfback is Dominic Kane, and the fullback is Kojiro Rivers. The wide receiving unit of Michael Goodman and Carol Needfelt. The tight end, James Jennings and Talababi. The offensive line, Sam Falco, D'Angelo De Jesus, and Kenny Cook. And boy, he can cook, as a matter of fact. Jordan Goodman, that is, as he finds Tree in the middle of the field.
Bubba Tree with a great route there. Standing at 6'5". He is no small target. But right there, it had nothing to do with size. And just a perfect route is all that is. Able to split between the zones. Jordan Goodman throwing it exactly where it needed to be. That's just a great pitch and catch there to bring it to the 40.
Clock continuing to run in this first quarter of play. We've got motion. And we've got 4 receivers lined up at the top of the screen for Goodman to choose from. He looks that direction. Almost finds a San Jose defender there in number 32. Dubois Smith.
Yeah, Monte Dubois Smith, another big play from him. Unfortunately, not able to haul in the interception. But that's just great defense there from San Jose. Jordan Goodman having to make a decision. You have the underneath route, and you have the over route. Unfortunately for him, the defender choosing to go for that over and making a huge play to stop that completion from happening.
Goodman to throw, keeps it a little conservative there on second down, and why not? He gets a modest gain. 3rd and 4 coming up. Let's introduce you to that San Jose defense. The defensive tackle, Jack Big Boss and Chloe Meerkat. The defensive end, Peter Merck and Harley Wilson. The linebacking core of Luis Quintana, Frodo Laggins, Seth Berlin. The cornerbacks are Stephen Goodman, Dustin Sakasi, and the safeties, Ramnar Sudi and Amante Dubois Smith, who we just mentioned. And a big 3rd down coming up for New York here. They will extend the drive and then some, finding Talababi darting across the middle of the field. 1st down for the Gargoyles.
Another play for the big tight end. Can't miss that big target over the middle of the field. And that is just a matchup nightmare if you're a linebacker, the inside linebacker manned up there on Talababi. Just a great route, nice separation for a huge San Jose game.
We have made it to the end of quarter number 1. San Jose leading 3-0. You are watching the SFLm on the Virtual Football Network. And we welcome you back. Cameron Duty here with DJ Kilgannon and Alex West at SFLm headquarters. Start of the second quarter. Been a good defensive game so far. New York with their best drive of the evening to this point. We'll see if they can sustain that. They start from the 35-yard line here of San Jose. Pressure coming. Goodman gets it off. And at that point, coming in on that play was Stephen Goodman. Stephen Goodman going after Jordan Goodman. And because of that, it is incomplete.
Jack Big Boss needs to get a tip of the cap there. So much pressure. He leveled the quarterback just as he was able to get it out of his hands. That is a defensive line nod there.
Oh, and another completion. Now you're starting to see Goodman find his rhythm as Jordan Goodman now finds Michael Goodman across the middle of the field. They really love working the middle of the field on second and third downs.
They really do. And with a guy like Goodman out there, I don't blame them. Just able to get it right over the head of that linebacker, right into Goodman's hands. Keep it under the safety, right exactly where it needs to be to split that cover 3 zone. Just a perfect look there from the Goodmans.
You know, we really had the pleasure of watching New York last week live, and you know, Michael Goodman, he is a great route runner. He's able to find space somehow in his some out there in the midst of all that chaos, as you see Jordan Goodman able to complete once more for a gain of 6 on first down.
Yeah, these guys just have something special. And I think tonight's going to be it should be a shootout between these two teams, and especially, not much there.
Yeah, Noel not able to do much, completely bottled up by the San Jose defense, and Dubois Smith once more getting the tackle.
Yeah, and I think especially in the passing game tonight, we are going to see a lot of movement. San Jose with their 54 passing attempts last week, over 50%, I may add. With that many attempts, able to go over 50% is very impressive. And New York, we know how good they did last week with G2G popping off. Going to be a lot of passes.
Goodman to throw to the end zone, and he does indeed find his target. Touchdown. Michael Goodman receiving that pass from Jordan Goodman. How many times are we going to see it this season? There's another instance. New York takes the early lead.
Michael Goodman getting his second of the season. Manned up there, or no, that's zone, excuse me, the safety just not having the time to get over there and help Goodman. You had the little seam right over the middle. The safety had to go help there. Not enough time to get out there and help Goodman on that corner. Perfect route, perfect throw. That is G2G at its finest.
And how about quarterback Jordan Goodman, once he was able to locate his receiver? That'd be a pinpoint pass right there to get it to Michael, and to a point to where he is able to manage to stay in bounds. So incredible work between the two. A good example of that chemistry. And New York takes the lead 7-3. San Jose now, DJ, are going to have to find a way to respond.
And let's hope they can. Not a whole lot of time. And with how much and how much they've been passing and how much they have been known to pass, if they're going to do it, it's going to be quickly with big plays over the middle of the field. And I think we both think, I'm sure, that they can do it. They just got to put the plays in motion, get enough time for your rookie QB back there to make some plays.
And you talked about just how dedicated they were to passing in week 1. They will need that again in this game today to keep up with this Goodman connection. Rudlang on the carry gets 4 on first down, so that'll bring up 2nd and 6. But yeah, back to that point, DJ, they really are going to have to dig down and, like you said, go to the passing well quite a bit probably in this game.
Yeah, and I think a nice way to sprinkle that in is going to be with the run game. Establishing a good run game is going to make it just that much easier to pass.
Catch him. Oh, look at this. Somehow finding his way, dodging, weaving tackles. And he gets the first down, some extra yardage before he's pushed out of bounds. Just a great job by Ace Ketchum on a run that we are so familiar with seeing from him.
Yeah, just bouncing off defenders like a pinball. Seemed like he touched 3 or 4 defenders on the way to that big run, just able to find his way through the sea of orange.
Brady White going to step up and scramble for the first time in his SFLm career. As you mentioned, if you're just joining us, Brady is a week 2 signing, doing a good job today. Another good gain on first down. Good scramble by the quarterback.
Yeah, it is. That's a great sign there. Able to have the confidence to not see a receiver open and not make an ill-advised throw, able to escape the pocket and get positive yards.
I formation now. Back to Ketchum. And like you said, DJ, the best thing that they can do to make sure that the passing game is there when they need it, sprinkle in runs with Ketchum and Rudlang. And the more you feed Ace Ketchum, the better off he gets as the game goes on.
Yeah, especially with how well they're doing it so far. A huge part of running the ball is pure confidence. The more good runs you get, the better off you're going to be. You're going to feel like you're walking on water out there. And so far, that's clearly the story of this one.
Victor Rojas goes in motion. We'll see if White looks his way. No, he looks to his right. Instead, he finds the New York defender in his way, and we believe that was Finn Steele who just happened to be in the area. Thankfully for White, it was not an interception, and it's an incompletion.
Yeah, I think you're right. Unfortunately for Finn Steele, not able to bring that one in. And if you're San Jose, you have to try and get control of turnovers when it comes to the passing game. 4 INTs last week. If you're going to win this game, you cannot see that sort of numbers.
White throwing at the shoelaces of his intended target that time. And you know what? I mean, he did have Kadudi in the area, but just not enough arm strength behind that one.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a little low, but I think Eric Belmont was able to get a finger or two on it, and able to just misdirect it a little bit into the ground, if I'm not mistaken. So if that is the case, that's a nice play there by Belmont and great man coverage there.
Absolutely. Now movement up to the top of the screen by Rojas. Play clock down to 5. White to throw. Oh, backing up to try to get the reception was Kadudi. It falls incomplete. And right now is where we're starting to see San Jose kind of struggle. They get down to, between the 30 and 40-yard line of the enemy, if you will, and they just kind of stall out.
Yeah, they were only able to put up 1 touchdown last week against Philadelphia, having to punt now past the 50 after the field goal on the last drive. You just want to see at least some points go on the board, but a touchdown most definitely.
Absolutely. Another good kick by the special teams unit. And so New York will have to start from their 19-yard line. Folks, we want to remind you, if you haven't had the opportunity yet, we would love to see you smash that like button and let everybody know just how you have decided to spend your Thursday evening watching some SFLm action. How much better does it get?
Not much better at all, Cameron.
Perfect answer, my friend. And for New York, taking over now with the 7-3 lead. As Goodman will throw. He felt the pressure, was able to unload after finding Talababi for another reception.
I really love how this New York team is utilizing the tight end now. Last week, even though they had a win, I've got to say it seemed like almost a one-dimensional offense with that G2G connection. But especially so far in this first half, we're seeing a lot more spreading of the football.
Noel on the carry, gets a couple, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Quintana coming up for the tackle.
Yeah, Luis Quintana is a tackle machine, Cameron. Had 12 last week against Philadelphia in the loss and was able to put a sack into the stat column.
Big 3rd and 4 for both these teams. San Jose looking to get the Gargoyles off the field. Can they do it? No! Instead, they leave Goodman, Michael Goodman, wide open. Now, there is a flag, but there's nobody in sight. Touchdown if it stands. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what the call is.
Is that clipping, I think?
Roughing the passer.
Oh, wow.
On San Jose, obviously, they will decline it. And the Guardians score another touchdown. Now, the big question, it's an incredible play, of course, to G2G once more. But tell me, DJ, what happened with the defensive assignment there?
You know, I would love to see another look at that one in a replay. Unfortunately, not able to with the penalty. But it didn't even look like there was anyone on Michael Goodman on the outside. It just seemed like they were just expecting the run so heavily that maybe they didn't even have anyone out there. And if they did, Michael Goodman put them on the floor, clearly, because they were nowhere in sight. Michael Goodman, another touchdown, already over the century mark in this game.
Literally just an incredible display by these these Goodman dynamic duos out here. Good return that time by San Jose. So now here you go. Well, actually, let's go back to the field as we have an injury for New York. And unfortunately, that is one of the special teams players. He will be taken off the field. Hopefully, he will be able to get back in the game very soon. Now, for San Jose, we turn the attention back around to them. They've got to put some offensive points on the board. You, at this point, not to sound desperate or dramatic at all, DJ, but basically you don't want to let this game get out of hand, which it could very clearly do with the way this New York offense is now cooking.
Yeah, for sure. We know this offense of New York, and they're going to keep their foot on the gas. There's a big run there.
Yeah, good job by Rudlang. Nice play on first down. We're halfway through the second quarter now, folks. So heading into halftime here, San Jose just really wants a good sustained drive. If they have their way, they'll want it to end in a touchdown as opposed to, anything else. But we'll see what they can do. Ground game once more. Ketchum, who's had some good runs, gets another first down, and I feel like he's just one missed tackle away from taking one to the house.
Cameron, I was just thinking the exact same thing. Ace Ketchum looks like he has a fire in him tonight. On this New York defense, it is taking at least 2, 3, 4 defenders to finally get to Ketchum to bring him down.
Rudlang now on the carry. They feel dedicated to this running game at the moment. They get 2 on that carry. Taking an 8.
Yeah, with 4 minutes left on the clock, I love seeing them have the confidence in their backfield to run the ball, just hoping there's enough time left in the half to run it all the way down the field if that's what they choose to keep doing.
Ketchum able to cut back upfield and make some positive yards. It looked like cutting around the edge wasn't going to work for him. Good job of rerouting there by Ace, and it's 3rd and manageable here with 3.
Yeah, that's just a good example of awareness and ball carrier vision. Ace Ketchum just seemed like a wall of orange in front of him, able to bounce around, find a hole for a good chunk of yardage.
Rudlang to carry on 3rd down. Ooh. He's not going to get it. They went toss play, tried to spread it out wide. You got to wonder about that the way this Gargoyle defense has been playing.
Yeah, just sticking with the run game, maybe a little ill-advised there if you're San Jose, having to go with another punt. And almost worst of all here is giving New York 3 minutes. And with the high-powered offense they have, they can easily score in under 1. We clearly saw that in the last drive.
Yeah, 3 minutes, like you said. Plenty of time for New York to mount another sustained drive. 85 yards, seems like it's a long way to go, and it is, but they certainly have the firepower. Jordan Goodman and Michael Goodman has been electric once more, and we haven't even made it to halftime yet. As you said, Michael Goodman over the century mark already. Noel with the carry, he does get 3 on that, but you made a really good point. A lot of the 2 touchdowns obviously have been scored by Michael Goodman, but you're right. Spreading the football out, the distribution has been a lot better today for New York.
Yeah, it really has. Goodman's done a great job of spreading the ball out, like you said. I mean, maybe they thought, they saw the game last week. Maybe they just expect to go to Goodman every play again. But no, if that is what the flight were expecting, kind of flipped it on their head. Oh, goodness.
Coming. And that defense of San Jose needing to stand up and make a big play, able to do so. But number 35 for the flight, a great play indeed.
Yeah, that is a nice play there to try and turn things around. Williams with the sack there, trying to stop the momentum from New York. They're in 5 wide here, so we know we're going to see the ball come out.
Absolutely. 3rd and 9, pressure coming again. Goodman delivered, and how disheartening is that? You get the sack, you push them back, and guess who? Goodman again with the first down catch.
Yeah, that just has to be heartbreaking from San Jose. And just look at it there. Quintana did exactly what you're expecting a linebacker to do in that spot. was playing short zone on the little hitch route, saw the eyes of Goodman lock onto a receiver behind him, turn around, jump, and just missing the ball. That is just heartbreaking for the flight.
We have made it to the 2-minute warning in this first half of action. New York, going to get bottled up is Goodman, and he's going to get brought down. Double team there. Jack Big Boss in on that sack as well. And a heck of a play.
Yeah, they used the first one there. Harley Wilson coming in to help bring him down. Jack Big Boss getting his sack back from earlier on the QB pressure that made an ill-advised throw earlier in this game, and it's 5 wide again.
5 wide seems to be the thing after a sack, and he had a wide receiver breaking free. That time Goodman just overthrew his man. Incomplete. And now a big 3rd and 11 here, probably the most crucial we've seen up to this point, especially for San Jose.
Yeah, for sure. If you're San Jose, you need to get off the field, and you know what's coming. You just have to stop it. They're in dime. They are expecting the pass. They know it's coming.
Goodman to throw on 3rd and 11, and oh my goodness, Tree able to climb the ladder and make the grab. They cannot get this Gargoyles team off the field.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Like you said, Bubba Tree maybe climbing the tree, able to haul that one in from the top limb. Just a great catch, able to hold on to the ball with a defender in his chest.
There's no shortage of talent on this wide receiving unit, and look at the ground game. Rob Noel with a big run because San Jose's expecting to throw, and instead, New York gets them with the ground. Cameron Duty here with DJ Kilgannon in the booth. And then at SFL headquarters is Alex West. We thank you for being with us. We thank everyone in the chat this evening. A lot of great conversation. We see you guys, and we thank you all so much for tuning in and enjoying your evening. What you're enjoying is this New York Gargoyles football team using all their timeouts after this repetition of first down pitch and catch as they move down the field.
Wow. I mean, it's just looking so lethal tonight. Out of 18 passes, only 5 incompletions. These Gargoyles are looking so impressive.
Yeah, and an interception by Goodman. It's going to save the game by San Jose, or for San Jose, as Dustin Sakasi, who in the actual game chat on the YouTube feed just about 10 minutes ago said, "Throw me the football." Well, guess what, young man? You get it.
Call him Babe Ruth, calling his shot. Goodness, what a turning play for San Jose. Another one. Had that sack earlier in the drive, but an interception absolutely flips the momentum around. Let's just hope they can air the ball out and get some points before the half, or will they run it out and just let it go into half?
It's going to be an interesting 53 seconds here to see how San Jose decides to do. Brady White in his first game with San Jose. And he had Rojas wide open with room to run, and he just dropped it. And I tell you what, you don't get many more opportunities like that for a wide open catch.
Yeah, you absolutely don't. But oh, goodness gracious, excuse me. You really don't see many drops, especially not from Victor Rojas, especially in that position. He didn't have another player within 5 yards of him. Just maybe had a little bit too much popcorn before the game, a little bit of butter on the gloves. Unable to haul that one in. You hate to see that.
Play clock down to 5. They decide to go on the ground with Rudd laying here on 2nd down, and that may give you an idea of just how aggressive they may or may not be going into the halftime.
Yeah, maybe that incompletion, just a little disheartening there if you're San Jose. You see that and you're like, you know what? If Victor Rojas, after a huge game last week, is even making slip-ups like that, maybe we just run it into the half and talk it over.
Brady White steps up. He's going to get the first down. He's still running. He doesn't go down, and he gets gang tackled. And a timeout called, so this may give him another incentive to take a couple of shots downfield.
Yeah, definitely could. Brady White, I mean, that's just a great run there. Looked like New York was in a dime package there, expecting a pass. Brady White just taking it right up the middle to the open field. Nothing but green in front of him for a huge gain.
White to throw again. Oh, he's got his man that time. Oh, just couldn't hold on to it. He did have Rodney Smith, but a good defensive play on the outside there by Highfield to knock it loose. 2nd and 10. And quickly here, DJ, we'll just say thank you to those some kind words there in the chat for the broadcast so far. Thank you guys. We appreciate it and enjoying being here with you all this evening. What do you think, DJ? One more play for the half, or can they get 2 out of it?
If they go out of bounds quick, could be 2.
Oh, on the ground here. Rudlang breaking some tackles. He gets it out to the 50. They're going to hurry up to the line. 3 seconds, and they will call a timeout. Oh, man, I was starting to get a little anxious for them. That sets up one more play. At least a Hail Mary is now in their sights.
Yeah, just giving them a little bit more yardage past the 50. Maybe they just forgot about the timeouts. Looked like they were going to hurry it up, but had 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Could see 2 more plays if there's a quick incompletion, but probably just going to be airing it out for the end zone.
One more play before we head to the lockers. Brady White throwing deep. Has he got anybody down there? He does. He is able to connect with his man, just unfortunately about 20 yards short of the end zone, but nevertheless, that's really promising there for San Jose's offense, I must say.
It really is, and I mean, that really isn't a Hail Mary. That is a picture-perfect pass, putting it exactly where it needed to be, just a little bit too late.
We are now at halftime as the New York Gargoyles on the road lead the San Jose Flight 14-3. We welcome you in to this SFLm halftime report. Camera duty with DJ Kilgannon and Alex West, as we said, back at SFLm HQ. You take a look at a few snapshots of the half and give me your thoughts here, DJ. What are you impressed with, and what needs to change that second half?
Well, if you're New York, of course, who isn't impressed by that passing game right now? When we talked pregame, we talked about how much of a heavy passing attack it was going to be from both sides. And clearly, Jordan Goodman and the rest of this New York offense are showing just why that's the case. And if you're San Jose, they've done a nice job sprinkling in the run and the pass. Ace Ketchum has had a few big runs tonight. Patrick Rudlang as well, getting a few nice runs. And they've had some nice plays defensively. Just got to try and get that passing game, just work out the kinks a little bit and get it to where it was last week.
Welcome you back here inside the Dome at San Jose. And this is the first of 2 exciting games that will be taking place in the SFLm this evening. So don't go anywhere after this game is over. You will want to hang around because we've got a good one coming at you afterwards. At 8:30 p.m. Eastern tonight, it's the Philadelphia Cougars that are going to be hosting the Boston Rebels, if I'm not mistaken on that. That's going to be a really good game indeed, one I very much look forward to.
Yeah, Cameron, I heard they're going to have just a pair of just studs in the booth for that game as well.
That's what I heard. I heard that there's this guy named Cameron and then this other guy named DJ who is going to hop on a jet and is going to go cross country here to make it in time to Boston, all the way from San Jose to Boston, mind you, for this game coming up. But that's what we do here, DJ. No expense spared at SFL that we can get to where we need to be to call these great football games.
Yeah, of course not. Alex West getting his own personal private jet, flying us out, and we can see great plays, just like the great play Seth Berlin there with the tackle after a short game.
Boston's first home game. Oh my goodness. Stakasi just about had another INT. That young man is having quite the day.
Yeah, he is. Almost had his second, like you said. And if he did, I'd argue that could have been 7 for San Jose. Looked like there was a lot of green grass in front of him. Just, you got to hold on to that one. And if you're Goodman, you just cannot make those costly mistakes. Thankfully for him, it didn't turn into one.
That first interception at the end of the first half was the first chink in the armor, if you will, that we've really seen of Goodman. Darting deep again here. And San Jose's defense coming out possessed, let's just put it that way, able to take over here, and with Dubois Smith that time to deflect that one, dominate on that series, and they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, that was, like you said, looked like they have a new fire under them, this San Jose defense. Able to completely shut down the passing game from Jordan Goodman. Amonte Dubois Smith flying high to slap that one away for an incompletion and a turnover with the punt.
A low snap that time with Ron Henderson there, though, able to pick it up off the turf and really deliver a nice boot to that one. San Jose will take over at the 31-yard line. That drive, the shortest drive of the game for New York, just 50 seconds and off the field. Now, Brady White, as we said, a week 2 signing in his first game, just now getting situated, if you will, getting really acclimated to this New York Gargoyles defense as well. He took some shots, scrambles as well, very well. A little off target that time. He was looking for Louis Caduti once more and not able to find him, incomplete.
Yeah, maybe just looked like a little bit of panic there. Pocket started to collapse around him. Thankfully, his left tackle on the outside was able to make a nice block, put the defender on his back, but just kind of slid out of the pocket, made an ill-advised throw. You got to kind of just keep your composure. And I get it, you're a rookie QB, maybe not have much experience. Let's see if he can change that.
Oh, and he does. Look, they're able to hold on to that one. Is Victor Rojas.
Oh.
And this is rough right here. One of your starting players for New York, the inside linebacker, Jasad Grackleflint, on the ground. Their attention immediately turns to that. And he does walk off, though. Hopefully it'll be nothing serious and he can come back.
Yeah, if you are New York, that is heartbreaking. Again, I talked to head coach Zach Benjamin before the game, and he said he was expecting an MVP, his words, an MVP type performance from Jasad Grackleflint. You just hate to see him go down in that spot.
Oh, you do. Hopefully, as we said, he'll get to come back out. For San Jose, though, White to Rojas, that's going to be a good combination right there, I do believe, as Ketchum goes for 2. We really didn't even get a chance to talk about it because of the injury, but a good job of White looking down the field and finding his target.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a great pitch and catch. A lot of coverage over the top. Threw it low into the inside, exactly where it needed to be. Thankfully, Victor Rojas this time was able to hold on to the ball.
Tight end Rodney Smith going in motion. Brady White looking his direction, or he will actually find Sanj Singh out there. Him and Rodney Smith were lined up side by side, and now all of a sudden San Jose's got some life in them and a good passing game that has really come out of nowhere.
Yeah, just a little bit of tight end misdirection. The safety there had to pick between going over the middle and helping with Rodney Smith, or going to that right and helping with the defense on Sanj Singh. Made the decision there. Unfortunately, Brady White able to read the defense there and make the great throw.
Brady White, again, a good job in the pocket. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a good effort. Coming in on the backside, Andre Brown able to adjust his body. He almost had an interception. Nevertheless, he gets the deflection, 2nd and 10 coming up. But you know what? Something that has improved for San Jose, I know that they weren't able to complete their DJ. Their backs are picking up blocks a lot better this time.
Oh, they absolutely are. They're not getting much pressure now.
There it is again. Rudlang picking up a block. Now, White had to throw that one a little bit early. So it's a 3rd and 10 coming up. And this is a huge play right here for San Jose to be able to show that they can keep the drive moving when they get down to this spot on the field.
Yeah, 3rd and down, this is one of the most common scenarios you're going to be in, especially 3rd and 10, not much on the first 2 plays. You have to convert in these big plays.
Brady White, plenty of time. Still on his feet, unloads it, thrown a touchdown. He finds Holt somehow unguarded by himself in the end zone. They did exactly what we hoped they would be able to prove.
Wow. Brady White with the laser, finding the wide open receiver. Just no one near him. And there was 2 wide open receivers. Holt was covered in the right side of the end zone. was able to break it away from the safety. Brady White being patient, being calm and composed, finding the open receiver for the touchdown.
Folks, it's no easy task. Brady White walks in the second, not even the first game. He didn't even get a week 1 rep with the San Jose Fly. No, second game of this young season. And obviously you got to develop a chemistry of sort. It took a couple of quarters, but wow, all of a sudden this San Jose passing offense has came to life, and at the most appropriate time. It is a 4-point game, DJ.
It is. 2 quarters and a halftime speech later, and this San Jose Flight offense is flying high. Brady White coming out of the tunnel with a fire under him.
And let's even give credit to Rachel Minner, Queen Porter, and Sarah Bergens, who are on that offensive line for San Jose. That pocket that Brady White had to stand in there and find Holt across the middle was a thing of beauty. You don't see that very often.
Oh, absolutely not.
Now, for New York, they got their own passing attack. As we know, the G2G connection. We'll see what Goodman can do here. He looked. It was incomplete. Threw it a little bit high there. He was looking for Bubba Tree. Good coverage. Second down.
Yeah, threw it to Bubba Tree, but another Goodman was there on the catch. Steven Goodman, able to make the defensive play there. Make sure Bubba Tree didn't catch the ball. And I wanted to point out before I let it slip from my mind, the San Jose Flight are looking snazzy tonight in these uniforms.
Yeah, they have definitely, they clean up really well, as we like to say around these parts. Incomplete. Take a look at just what this San Jose defense is now doing at the start of the second half. I'm pretty sure that New York has not had a completion coming out of the lockers.
Yeah, I think you're right. And that is just a complete 180 from what we saw in that first half. Dustin Sakasi there, able to make the defensive play. And he is one of the few that have made such big plays tonight. And in the second half, that is definitely seeming to change.
Goodman throwing across the middle, and that was gold for them. The first 2 quarters, they couldn't miss. Now take a look at this San Jose defense, who they really are feeling charged up as well. And Dustin Sakasi again with a bone-jarring hit to knock the ball loose.
Yeah, you don't see that much from Michael Goodman. Hits him right in the hands. It's a great pass. That's just a great defensive play from the corner. Coming across the field, watching the eyes of the quarterback. They've seen that route happen so many times tonight. That's just the awareness. Able to make a change and hit the ball free there.
Henderson again with a good punt. It is returned, but again, we've got another penalty. Really clipping. On San Jose. So, of course, that'll back them up. We'll see if we get a replay on that or not. That was number 91 that they got there. Caught him red-handed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, just got some fire under you. I get it. You know, you're coming out. You want to make a big play. You just gotta have a level head on your shoulders there. I believe that's San Jose's second penalty of the night. The first one not really mattering. It was on that Michael Goodman huge touchdown where he was kind of just wide open. But that one having much more of an impact here.
You know, it's really funny that you mentioned that, DJ, because we get excited in the booth just like these players do on the field. But where do we make the mistakes? We don't go out there and just run over players. No, we mispronounce names. We look at the wrong roster. It's just it's adrenaline in a different sort of way.
Oh, absolutely.
So I feel that guy's pain there. Gain of 4 on a first down for San Jose. All kidding aside, it is fun up here watching these minor league teams play, because I'm telling you what, great football action already. 3 games into the season. We had 2 last week. This is the 3rd one, the first one of tonight's festivities. You couldn't ask for much more. Now, Ace Ketchum says, sure you can. I'll give you a stiff arm and a first down.
There we go. Ace Ketchum fighting for the first with a nice stiff arm there on the defender, getting the first. That's a great run there. Had a ton of blockers come to the outside. And you're right, Cameron, for every ill-advised penalty, for every drop, there'll always be a mispronounced name like Sakasia or Du Bois Smith. There'll always be something, especially from us in the booth. So we definitely get it.
Hand off to Rudlang. He gets brought down with a big shoulder tackle that time by a New York defender, trying to get my eyes on who that was. I believe that was Eric Belmont with the stop.
Yeah, I think you're right. Coming down from the corner spot to help with the run defense there, making the stop. San Jose on second and manageable.
Catch him leaping over players like he's in a track meet. He gets the first down close to midfield.
Yeah, Ace Ketchum hurdling defenders, but not to mention the great blocking there from the center and guards, giving him a wide open lane to run. You could have drove a semi through there without anyone there. Ace Ketchum with all the room in the world to gain the first down.
Brady White to throw. Oh, his man wide open, and he gets it jarred loose. Rojas. Now he took a shot. That's for sure. Elliot Waddell came in, as you like to say, DJ, a heat-seeking missile, and he jarred that one loose.
Yeah, that was just a mean hit. Both of these teams are coming out playing some physical football. We saw it from that San Jose defense on the previous drive, just hitting the balls loose as they got there. And New York is matching that energy. It will be a dog fight for this last half.
Sanj Smith in motion, goes left side, lines up on the line. Screen pass out the backfield. Rudlang with a stiff arm, about stiff arm 2 men. He gets some good positive yards. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Now, not the yardage that they wanted, but hey, that will make this 3rd down a little bit easier to navigate.
Yeah, just a little bit more manageable. Taking 2 men to bring down Rudlang there. That is just an angry run. Again, bringing the physicality as the backfield of San Jose.
Man in motion, that's Kadudi. Throwing over the middle, and the sea of traffic was Brady White. And not going to be able to get it there when you've got Tyler Highfield all over you, and with the addition of 2 or more Gargoyles in the area as well.
Yeah, if you're Brady White, I think you just need to go through your progressions a little bit more. We've seen both of these teams do that same route multiple times in this game to the point where it almost feels like a cop-out maybe. And if you're Brady White, you see that play work so much, and you're like, okay, this is where the ball's going. I'm going to throw it there as soon as it's open. But if it's never open and you still throw it, it's never going to work. Great defense there from New York to make them punt.
A good special teams play by San Jose. An entire wall of San Jose flight players coming towards the punt returner. He wasn't able to go anywhere. Fielded and tackled right at the 17-yard line. 5:02 remaining in this 3rd quarter. I'm Cameron Duty. He's DJ Kilgannon. Alex West is at SFLm headquarters. And as we said, we've got us a barn burner tonight here in San Jose. 14-10 is the lead for New York. We've yet to see that high-powered offense come out for this 3rd quarter for New York, but we will see what they can get going here on this drive. Goodman to throw, one-handed grab. Oh my goodness. Like we said, they're just one play away, and that is Michael Goodman again getting back in action.
Yeah, I mean, only a matter of time. As you were talking about it, Cam, it happens. A big play. Goodman to Goodman, covered by Goodman for a huge gain, having over 150 on the day.
Man. It's a good day to be a Goodman.
It is.
And this pass low but reeled in. Bubba Tree, who has had some good plays in this football game, making another there 6-yard gain.
Yeah, Jordan Goodman, you just got to keep your head on your shoulders. We know what this guy is capable of in the pass game. Just had a few rough drives to start this half. You just got to go back to doing what we know you can do.
Noel trapped behind the lineman, not able to get much. And again, a big 3rd down here. San Jose has did a much better job of putting New York in 3rd down situations this second half.
Yeah, definitely improving on the defensive side. There wasn't many of these in the first half at all, especially through the passing game. But now San Jose is completely flipping that around, holding them to third down more often.
On the ground game, is he going to get it? No, just short. Quintana making the big-time saving tackle, and that was Dominic Kane on the carry. It's 4th and 1, and look at the gutsy call by New York here, DJ, to go for it.
We just got to see what they do, run or pass.
Run with Noel, I believe, and he is going to get the first down. What a call by the offensive coordinator and head coach. Good execution by this team.
Yeah, I mean, such a gutsy play call. Head coach Zach Benjamin for the Gargoyles having the gall to make a play call like that.
Bubba Tree with the reception. He gets a good 5-6 more yards there. 2nd and 4 now on the way. And I tell you what, that really may be the turning point in this game for New York. I mean, obviously they're up big, but they kind of stalled out a little bit. The confidence that the coach and this coaching staff showed in that New York offense right there, DJ, to keep this drive alive on 4th down, that's huge stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Just putting confidence in your guys, like you said, that's one of the most important. Of course, I'm not a coach, but I imagine that's one of the most important things to being a coach is having the confidence in your guys, knowing what they can do, and putting them in the positions to do it. And that's exactly what Zach Benjamin did there.
Your confidence feeds off into their play, and that's exactly what you've seen. 3rd and 2, they're inside the 40 on enemy territory, and staying up on his feet was Dominic Kane, who we're seeing getting involved in the short yardage game, and another 1st and 10 for the Gargoyles.
Yeah, Dominic Kane there with a great first down run. Got pulled into the minors at the second half of last season, now getting some work in this season as well behind one of the SFL's best this season, Rob Noel. Who better to have leading you, learning from, rather than Rob Noel? Expect to see a lot of great things from Kane in the future.
Goodman to throw across the middle, able to reach behind him and get it. There was his receiver, and that was Bobby, who's been busy this evening. She's been able to reel in a couple of good ones. There is Goodman's stats, 17-28, nearing 300 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. He's wanting to add more to that. Throwing towards the sidelines, it is complete, but not much, so we have a big 3rd and 5 here. Merck with the tackle.
Yeah, that's just a little short yardage play there. And I imagine if you look at this New York Gargoyles offense and you say, if we can get these guys to run the ball, we are in a good spot. You have to force them out of the pass into the run. But so far, they're doing a great job running.
Oh! Until San Jose brings the boom. Number 54, Luis Quintana with the sack, and Goodman goes down.
Luis Quintana, one of the leaders on this defense, able to get a sack. His 2nd of the season, has a pair of sacks in a pair of games. That is such a huge play to bring him down. And if they were in field goal range, I don't think they will be anymore. That is just a huge momentum shift.
Head into the 4th quarter. You could not ask for a better football game, folks. New York leads, but not by much. You're watching the Simulation Football League Minors right here on the Virtual Football Network. Welcome you back in. Start of the 4th quarter. If you haven't had a chance, please hit that like button and let us know that you're having a fun time this evening with us. Ron Henderson with the punt. San Jose calls for the fair catch. They'll get this ball back. Such a tight, competitive football game. At one point, DJ, we were actually talking, and we said that it felt like this game was getting out of hand somewhere around the middle of the 2nd quarter. A good defensive interception by San Jose, by Sakasi, changed the complexion of this game to this point. It's a 4-point game.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes all you need is just a big halftime talk, maybe just a few big plays to spark up and realize what you need to do against such a dominant pass attack.
Patrick Rudlang with the carry. He gets a couple there on 1st down. And so now you feel like for San Jose here with, 1 full quarter left to play, down by 4, this is an important drive for them because We really don't know how many more times they'll get a chance to touch the football, as that pass just a little too far out front for Rojas, incomplete.
Yeah, there might not be too many more chances. Thankfully, if you're San Jose, your defense has shown up in this second half. Unfortunately, with that, New York is relying on the run more, which is going to drain the clock.
Brady White to throw. Oh, and incomplete on third down. He was looking for Curtis out there and just not able to find his man. That was one of the reserves coming into play there for San Jose, not able to get that completion. So a quick 3 and out for San Jose.
Yeah, got to give a shout out there. D'Angelo De Jesus had a fantastic block on the edge rusher there. Brady White rolled out to get outside of it and made a throw across the field, but it was at no judgment to the offensive line. They did a great job blocking there. Sometimes a pass just doesn't work out, and we saw that there.
Indeed. Now, cause and effect. The punt by Rob Henderson for New York pinned San Jose deep in their own territory. They go a quick 3 and out. They have to punt. Look at the good field position that New York is now set up with. Just half a field to go, practically 51 yards. Rob Noel gets the carry. He's going to lose 2, but this is a good opportunity for New York right here to try to stretch their lead if they can.
Yeah, another big play by this San Jose defense, Seth Berlin able to get in there and make the big tackle. And it seems almost like New York came into this half with a newer game plan.
Pressure coming, and they're going to get home. They do. Oh, this defense has changed completely. Wilson obliterates the quarterback, Michael Goodman. Oh, he's going to have to take a nice bath after this one. Excuse me. Look at this hit.
Goodness gracious. The halfback barely just holding on for dear life. Dominic Kane able to block Seth Berlin, who was speeding at the quarterback, not able to get by the running back. But Harley Wilson had plenty of time to get there for another big sack from San Jose.
This defense has really been impressive, especially after having a tough time last week. Goodman to throw. Oh, my goodness. Tree gets close. And they're going to say 4th and short. And now, DJ, will New York go for it again on 4th and 1?
You know, they're closer to the other end of the field. They're past the 50 now. Before, if I'm not mistaken, they were behind the 50. I fully expect to go for it, and they don't.
No.
Wow.
I am surprised, especially after going for it on that gutsy call the previous drive. Ron Henderson will have to punt. He is going to pin him deep. Fair catch called for around the 10. They'll mark him at the 11. So for San Jose here, good job on defense. You get the sack. New York able to make a big play with Bubba Tree there to get most of that yardage back. Surprisingly, though, Henderson punting that one away for New York. I have to imagine that New York feels confident enough in their defense that they don't mind to give this ball back and pin San Jose deep.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we saw it with that last drive, and I think maybe that's what led that decision. The great punt by Ron Henderson, pinning San Jose deep.
Oh, able to hold on to it that time was Louis Caduti. Great job by holding on to that pass by Brady White.
Yeah, great pass in between the zones there. Like I was saying, I think with how that last drive went, a big punt by Ron Henderson, able to pin him deep, and New York was able to hold him back and get the ball at the 50. I think that might have been what led that decision to punt it.
Rudling shakes a tackle, gets an all-important first down as the drive will continue. 7:20 and counting in this game.
Yeah, and if you're San Jose, you need a touchdown. 3 points are great, but if you only get 3 points, you're going to have to do this all over again and drive down the field and get at least 3 more. You need to keep going with those first downs.
Oh, bulldozing ahead that time was the halfback Patrick Rudling. No, I'm sorry, the fullback Speedy Gonzalez there getting in on the action. If I'm not mistaken, that is Gonzalez's first carry of the day, gain of 2.
Yeah, I think you're right, Cameron, and showing that he really is a fullback, barreling over the corner there for a short gain.
Wide to throw. The pass
Ooh.
is complete. Also, there you see the yellow laundry being thrown on the field. This is probably our fourth penalty of the day. Pass interference. He still makes the catch. Obviously, San Jose will accept, move the ball out to the 31.
Yeah, you just hate to see that. I mean, impeded the route clearly, wasn't able to cut properly, but even with the interference, able to hold on to the ball. That's just a great play there by San Jose.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was Rodney Smith on that catch.
I do
I don't
believe
know.
you are right.
I don't know how he did it,
Yeah,
but
me
he
neither.
did it. Gutsy play right there. Brady White throwing incomplete, just a little bit ahead of Kadudi.
Yeah, New York able to bring a lot of pressure there, just kind of got to get the ball out. And I think if you are New York, there is a big piece of your defense that isn't on the field right now that you're kind of maybe wishing that was there. Jazad Grackleflint, who
Yeah.
got brought down with the injury in that first half. Even without him, though, thankfully, they've been holding the San Jose offense.
They have Rudling.
Oh,
Oh, what a play. On first no, Gonzalez, excuse me. They're switching them in and out interchangeably now. That's something that has changed. And forgive me there, folks, for not catching that. But, yeah, starting to get Gonzalez more involved, and a good play down the sidelines for the first.
yeah, the name fitting there, Speedy Gonzalez for sure. Getting to the outside quickly for a first down. Didn't call his name much in the first half of this game, but two big plays back to back almost for a first down. Great job there by the fullback.
White.
Oh,
Rolling complete. Victor Rojas for the first down, and he had room to run. That was an all-important tackle that they got on him.
it was. Thankfully for New York, that pass was just a little bit behind Rojas. Rojas had to turn around and get his hands on it. Great athletic play there, having the awareness to turn around and the body control to make that catch. But if that's in front of Rojas, there's nothing but green.
If that, as you said, had that been in stride, he's taking it to the house.
For
The only
sure.
saving grace for New York at that point. There's Speedy Gonzalez again. Gain of 4 as he has now become the prime halfback this last couple of snaps.
Yeah, he has, and so far looking great. Another solid gain, making it 2nd and 6. And if you can get 4 yards on first down every time, you're going to look great.
Under 5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter, and that's Rudling fighting hard for every yard. And it's 1st and 10, San Jose.
Just another tough physical run. Had Speedy Gonzalez in at the fullback, go through the whole first, make some nice blocks, giving Rudling plenty of room to run.
Pressure coming, it's picked up. Oh, and the pass is complete. And it's going the other way as New York is able to recover. Tyler Highfield coming up with the recovery.
Wow, that has to hurt. Luis Kadudi unable to hold on to that one, just slipping through the hands, dropping the ball after the big hit. You just hate to see that. If you are San Jose, now you just have to hope for a quick stop.
Literally probably one of their best looking drives sustained from the 11-yard line. And there's a good defensive play, keeping them in it. Look at jumping up in celebration there is Jack Big Boss once more.
The Big Boss able to bring down Jordan Goodman, getting his 2nd on the day. That shows why he is the boss. Another one and a huge showstopper for San Jose.
Let's give a call to this San Jose defense. So good this week as the pass, again, another good play, incomplete. But remember, they had 30-plus points put on them in week 1. They have been able to hold the high-flying New York Gargoyles to 14 points with 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
They have changed so much as a defense just in 1 week. I don't have it in front of me, but if I remember right, led up over 250 yards last week on runs alone against Philadelphia. This week, clearly looking much better on defense.
The San Jose team went to work. 4 receivers to the bottom of the screen for Goodman. Plenty of time. He unloads the pass complete. Oh, that's, I mean, really, what more can you ask for there as Washington jumps up with a first down?
Yeah, that's exactly where you need it to be. Right before the safety gets there, sitting back in his zone, waiting for the receiver to get there, and just not able to get there before the ball is caught. Over 300 for Jordan Goodman in the game.
Yeah, a great day for Jordan Goodman. Now they keep it on the ground with Noel. And we're at the point in this game, it felt like the tide was turning for most of that third and fourth quarter, DJ. But the fact is, New York has yet to score this half. But they're in a position, a couple more first downs, this game could be on ice.
Definitely could. Just a few more first downs and all it's need. And back to a callback from a previous call we had made. It's just those small mistakes that can make or break a game. That fumble could have changed the course of the game.
Indeed, looks like it could. We cross over the 3-minute mark left in this game. Now 2 minutes and 53 seconds. 3rd and 2. Huge play. Here comes the crowd. You hear them in the background cheering on this San Jose defense. I formation for New York. Handoff. Noel.
Oh,
He's going to spin for the first. Oh, they're going to say he is just short. And they are going to credit Dustin Sakasi with that stop.
wow, barely stopping him short. I wouldn't. Oh, no.
Look
laundry.
here. Going for no. There it is. There's our challenge. We'll get a chance to go under the hood here and take a look at just what these officials are seeing. This, the biggest moment of the game to this point. And if they don't get it, they're going to go for it. You already see that, but I think this could get overturned.
I think you're right, Cameron. Oh, that's right on the line. Wow. Gotta just, I guess, see where the zebras call it.
And it is overturned. New York not charged a timeout. The challenge successful, and in doing so, a fresh set of downs for the Gargoyles.
And if you were Zach Benjamin on the sideline, a sigh of relief just came out of your mouth. If that challenge doesn't get overturned and you turn it over on downs going for the 4th and inches, you give San Jose the ball back on your side of the field with only 2 timeouts. Great challenge there and trusting your guys.
Noel getting the bulk of carries. He gets another first down. And how huge is this, DJ? We're headed to the 2-minute warning, and they are just a couple of plays away from getting their 2nd victory of the year.
Yeah, Rob Noel fighting for a first down. Looking at the San Jose defense saying, there's no question about that one. Clearly with the first down, that is huge.
New York sustaining, holding on as tight as they can to a 4-point lead with 2 minutes remaining. You are watching the SFLm on the Virtual Football Network, and Cameron Duty here with DJ Kilgannon. We still got some time, of course. This San Jose defense trying to hold on, pushing back as you see, trying to stop Rob Noel, and they'll have to start burning timeouts.
Yeah, unable to get much there. 4 yards. If you can do that 2 more times, this ball game is over. This game is going to be decided by these next 2 plays. San Jose just has to keep them in front of that imaginary yellow line.
I formation. Noel. Oh, he's so close. He's a yard away. 3rd and 1. San Jose will call another timeout.
3rd and short. These are the scenarios, Cameron, where boys become men, girls become women. these moments right here are what make or break games.
And broadcasters lose their voice.
Absolutely.
Noel gets the first, a leaping attempt. And that's just about going to do it. San Jose will take their final timeout. But I'm telling you, in somehow, some form, some fashion, New York was pretty much outplayed this second half. But that defense coming up with the big turnover and this huge drive, and New York's going to come away with a victory.
Yeah, that's just heartbreaking if you are the Flight. That first down seals it. I mean, pretty much set in stone, like the Gargoyles are, getting the win here. And just calling back to how much San Jose struggled last week against the run. Philadelphia had such a big game in the run department, especially. And when it mattered here tonight, New York showed up and took advantage of that lap in running defense tonight, and it clearly worked when it needed to.
Now it's 3rd and 13 here. And yeah, they will run this all the way down. There will not be another snap for San Jose to have a chance at. Now, it felt to me, DJ, and we just kind of felt the tide turning for, it seemed like the longest time, honestly, in that 3rd and 4th quarter. San Jose just not able to get the points on the board that they needed, and New York will improve to 2-0. San Jose will fall to 0-2. But we really have to say just how improved this San Jose team looks. And with quarterback Brady White, really the sky's the limit.
Yeah, absolutely. Literally, the sky's the limit for this Flight team. I mean, they looked great. A change in the quarterback room, putting up more points than they did last week.
Yeah.
And if my memory serves me right, I do not think they threw an interception.
They did not. A good outing, first outing by Brady White. But how about those New York Gargoyles? They come all the way out to San Jose. Great effort by both teams. New York gets the better of San Jose. G2G, the connection was prime today. They lead and they win 14-10. Final thoughts, DJ.
I mean, just an all-around great performance from the New York offense. Passing worked to perfection the whole first half, and when they needed to, they ran the ball down the throats of the San Jose Flight. And now no hate to this San Jose Flight team whatsoever. Coming into that second half, their defense was looking stellar.
Indeed. Folks, did you have fun? Do you want to have some more fun? Don't go anywhere, because tonight we have another good game coming your way. Philadelphia go to Boston. We'll see you back here at 8:30. You're watching the SFLm on the Virtual Football Network. Come back and spend the rest of your evening with us. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, let's go catch this plane, Cam.